Great. Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shelley Madore. I'm running for Congress in the Second Congressional District against John Kline. I'd like to thank you all for coming today to talk to me about what we've been talking about for the last several weeks, and that's transportation improvement projects. I just attended a forum here by the Transportation Alliance that focused on the needs and deficits of our transportation system here in the district. And as a former state representative, I've worked on these projects for a number of years. One of the issues that we like to highlight is some of our local projects here, and one of the three projects that I'd like to talk about because of the impact, our economic impact, but also the issues surrounding our lack of federal funding for these very important projects, are Highway 212 corridor. That corridor has been identified over the last 20 years in needs of improvements to support the growing not only farmer access point that they need to be able to move their goods and services, but also a public safety issue with the number of deaths that we've seen there. That project was funded in a transportation bill that was voted on in the U.S. Congress about 3 weeks ago, and John Kline refused to fund that project. We also had another project here, Project 5 and 13, which is located right here in Burnsville. This project has also been identified for at least 12 years in needs of repair and improvement. This project originally came out at about $15 million. We are still $5 million short in funding this project. It's holding up commerce development, it's holding up business investment, and revitalization of the area. This is a very important project. Again, this project is unfunded by our federal legislator. The last one that I'd like to talk about is Highway 52 in Cannon Falls. This intersection is a dangerous intersection. We need to have what's called a multi-grade level intersection there to allow the trucks to continue to move up and down that freeway area without jeopardizing commuter traffic. This project has been on the books for at least 10 years. This project is currently zero funded with the federal portion that needs to be funded. The problem that we have with this is that right now the local communities are bearing all the costs for this. And we have dollars that are going to Washington every year through our federal taxes. For every $1 that we send, we only get back 35 cents. What happens is projects like these, important public safety and economic development projects, are sitting languishing while we're waiting for a congressman who doesn't respond. This will be the focus of my campaign moving forward. We will be talking about these issues every day from now until Election Day. But there we go. And one of the things I'd like to tell you all is that when we're talking about this federal tax disparity here, I want to remind you that the state of Wisconsin gets 86 cents back for every dollar that they invest. Iowa gets $1.10. South Dakota gets $1.53. And North Dakota gets $1.68. Here in the 2nd Congressional District, we get 35 cents. That is significant. We are sending somebody to Washington who's not bringing opportunity back for us. And I am very happy this week to announce that I have two opportunities for us to be very focused and discussing transportation. One of them is that I've just been endorsed by the United Transportation Union. This group is very dedicated on bringing new investments into our transportation system, not only making improvements to the current system, but also building for future capacity. But my most exciting event that I have to let you all know about is that Jim Obastar, the committee chair for the Transportation Committee in Washington, is coming to our area here on October the 15th to work with me and host a community event to talk about transportation. We're very excited about this opportunity. We'll be inviting all of our local chambers, county commissioners, mayors, and other interested officials to come to this meeting and talk about what the deficit in our transportation funding has cost this community. And again, I think this is just a very important opportunity for us to highlight this. This is an economic engine tool for us. It's time that we get Minnesota moving. You have any questions?
5 minutes for questions.
I'm just wondering, could you update us on your opponent, John Kline, refusing to debate you, or if there's any debate scheduled? And the second part of the question is, why do you think he refuses to debate you?
Sure. Well, unfortunately, we have a representative who's chosen to ignore his voters. No, he has made no other effort to debate me. We've opened up the calendar. We've basically said anytime, anywhere, we will make our calendar adjust to yours, and he has chosen not to do that. Yesterday, you know, he voted against some very important legislation I'm sure the citizens would like to know about, the 9/11 Health Care Responders Bill. He voted again against funding those heroes, those national heroes. It's time the voters here have a chance to talk to him about these decisions that he's made, and he's chosen not to take any opportunity at all to do that. We do have one 25-minute interview with NPR that's scheduled for October the 26th. And at this point, that's all that we have open for the public to be able to view us.
Has he confirmed he'll be at that?
We have heard from the office that he has confirmed, NPR, that he has confirmed that. However, they did tell us that should he cancel, there is no other opportunity for us to debate as far as that station is concerned.
Any guess as to why he refuses to debate?
I believe because if we are going to be talking about very important projects like this, he has to defend his decision to say no. And when you have local officials, when you have the business community, even the U.S. Chamber has made funding transportation their #1 priority for any new candidates moving into Washington. Any new Congress people coming in next year, the U.S. Chamber wants to see transportation improvement. For every $1 billion we invest, 28,000 jobs are created. That's across the country. People are out of work. People are hurting. It's time that we offer them a solution and not rhetoric.
Any other questions? That's it.
That's it. Well, thank you so much for coming today. I really appreciate you being here.